Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Whatever Podcast.
God.
I am your host, Seymour Butts.
And I'm also your co-host, Seymour Ass.
Anyways, welcome to the Salty Pearl Podcast.
Yes, welcome. Hello, everyone.
It's been a long time as usual.
If I'm being honest, it hasn't actually been too long. I think this has only been 2 weeks. I think we're actually doing pretty good, honestly.
Today, we decided to do a celebration episode.
That's right.
But not just one celebration. You see, we're celebrating a lot of things.
Yes.
It's... What number episode are we on?
You know what's funny? We're on 21, but it's actually funny because we're at another certain number. We have officially hit 20 subscribers. I know that does not sound like a lot to most people, but it's a lot to us. And I found it funny we hit 20 subscribers on the 20th episode. So this is 21st episode right now. But this is great. This is awesome.
Yeah, and we'd also like to celebrate the fact that we finally got comments.
Yeah.
I mean,
sort of.
they were so encouraging. Just some black guy saying,
so
"Fix
motivational."
your fucking smoke detector.
Luckily,
thanks.
we're gentlemen. We responded like mature adults. So
You want to read?
just put it on the screen real quick. Yeah, just put it on the screen later. Totally mature. But that's not the only thing we're celebrating, right?
Yeah, we'd also like to shout out to two friends that
Actually
recently subscribed.
Yeah. And it was recently their birthday yesterday, so we just want to...
His birthday, yeah.
Yeah, his birthday yesterday, so we just want to say happy birthday to Jake.
Jake,
And-
not from State Farm.
And we want to say thank you to his friend Justin for also subscribing to our channel.
Yeah.
So they helped us reach 20 subscribers, which we're really grateful for.
Yeah.
And
We're good friends. We met them in VR.
Yeah, now here's the thing. We don't really like talking about VR that much because there's weird stuff, but, so we're going to do a bit of VR talk because he asked us to do he asked us to do a small topic on ERP girls, which I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of all for, but before we do, my apologies.
Jake,
we,
Justin Bieber's trash.
Jake, we have a little...
let's just say we have a present for
We
you.
we have a present for you. So yeah, here you go, buddy. It's all about you, bro. On your 15th birthday, pay attention to you, bro. Everyone has to do what you say. You get your very own spotlight tonight, 'cause it's all about you. It's all about Jake. Here's your birthday cake. Yep. How'd you enjoy it?
He definitely enjoyed it.
He's probably fucking cringing right now. Yeah, so happy birthday, Jake. Obviously...
We tried that so many times.
Yeah. I might put the bloopers at the end, but...
Oh, yeah.
His birthday was, Saturday? Or no, it's actually when we're recording this podcast, I think.
Yeah.
No. It was yesterday.
Yeah.
So, this is going to come out Monday, so yeah, his birthday was a few days ago, so yeah, happy birthday, Jake. And we hope you enjoy the podcast. So, this is obviously going to be a random podcast episode, so like I said, Jake requested us to talk about ERP girls, so what are your thoughts on that? ERP girls in public lobbies. And for people who don't know, VR Chat is a very ludicrous game that you should not play unless you're 18 or up. Actually, no, 21. Let's be honest.
Since we're the Whatever Podcast, we can talk about women and trash on them.
Oh, right. Okay, so ERP.
Any woman that does ERP in VR is a hoe.
Agreed.
Read the Bible. I don't know. Take it away, Peach.
Okay, well, I'm going to say the same thing as again with him. Like, read the Bible, the Quran, and any other religious book.
Quran?
It's called the Quran, right? Quran?
Quran.
I
sound like a hillbilly.
The Quran.
The Quran. We should probably stop talking about it.
Right. So, for me, it's obviously a very sinful thing. We're not Catholic, we're Christian. And what I mean by we're Christian, we're atheists. So, for me, it's like, it's very wrong, especially in public lobbies, because there could be kids around. And even in private lobbies, it's like, think about what you're doing right now. You're what are you're virtually stimulating yourself in a. What if your mom walks in? That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, that's what I always wonder. How do people ERP in VR chat? Because what if like.
And
how do I explain this?
And I know.
What if what if you're doing it in VR, and then your mom walks in the room like, "Honey, dinner's done," and then you have to like explain like, "Look, this isn't what it looks like. I'm just doing rodeo simulator."
And sir, there's some people that are like, well, just adults who live in their own house, and that's still fine. But let's be honest, majority of them are sadly dumb teenagers or young adults, which I just want to say that's fucking disgusting no matter how you think about it. But yeah, it's still awkward. Like, you have a window open, you have to be in an awkward position, and just to stimulate or what, don't you have to buy a sex toy for it to work?
Yeah, the headset.
I mean, you can't do your thing while it's not. I don't know.
Any boy's a sex toy, right?
I guess. Well, look, the point is, we just think it's a very bad thing, and nobody should ever do it in a private or public lobby. I know I've never done it.
Yeah,
sort of.
You've never done it.
Kind of. So
maybe that's a story for another time.
Might as well tell it now.
Yeah, you might.
I might as well tell it now so people don't get the context wrong. So to put it simply,
this happened a pretty long time ago, and we're just now.
This was before 2024, back in November. So basically, hell, I might have already told the story on the podcast. I don't even remember. So
I think you did a little bit.
So okay,
just to make sure.
Just to summarize it up, it was me and this girl, and I'm not gonna lie, we were just joking around, and I'm pretty sure nothing happened. Like, we weren't doing anything weird, funny, and this was like a public game, so we're just trying to have fun. And I just so happened to like lay on a bed in a room because it was like a murder game, so I laid in a bed. And
that's so safe.
And because I was like, because people would find it funny to like, I don't know, find some weird fucker laying there in bed.
Oh, you weren't the weird fucker.
So, and basically, I was like, I'm just doing this for fun, and maybe. So, it was mainly because I wanted to see people's reactions, but I said, if she does come in here and do whatever, I'm not complaining. Surprisingly, she was the one who came in first. And I just said, oh, fuck. And I was just like, hey. She's like, hey. And I'm like, oh, God. So... Is this YouTube legal? Can we? So she starts getting on top of me while I'm laying in bed. I'm like, wait.
I was there too.
Me and him were in the same room, and I was like, oh God, this is awkward. And I was like playing it straight, like, oh, this is weird. This is gross. I mute my mic and I yell to Geronimo across the room, I'm like, this is fucking hot.
The worst part is I was just standing there watching.
Yeah, he came in the room after in the VR game, and he was watching. I think he was jealous, honestly. Like.
No, her avatar had a penis.
Yeah, that's my problem. So I'm not gonna lie, and this is very embarrassing to admit, and I'm glad I'm out of it. I had a bit of a furry phase, and I'm glad I'm out of it. And the other person,
it wasn't that bad. You were just an Umbreon.
Okay, a Pokemon Umbreon, and and the girl was a furry too. So I'm like, okay, that's not bad, but it was a femboy furry, and I just used my imagination, tried to imagine it was a female. It was an actual girl. But the avatar was, well, a boy. So I had to use my imagination. And even though it was a weird experience and I didn't exactly like the idea of some stranger on me, when I looked up and she gave me a giggle, I'm like, I could sit here like a lot longer. And I want to point out, in the game, it was a murder game, so I had a revolver, which means I'm detective. She was a murderer, and I was thinking about shooting her, but she used her charisma 100 to attack
it's
me.
It's like Skyrim. She has, like, charisma to the max.
Yeah. And everybody was watching me have ludicrous sex. Now, I want to also point out, there was no movement, there was no nothing. She was just sitting on me. So practically, technically, I did not do ERP. It was just a very. It's like those Christian kids who try to have sex, but they just do soaking. And if you know what a soaking is, it's like a guy puts his dick in a girl, and then they go in like a van or any type of moving object, so the van vibrates it, so it looks like it's not consensual. They're not consenting to sex, but the fact that they are, because it's not them moving, it's the van moving. So God's not gonna like judge them for that.
Should we just become a sex podcast?
No. Says, yeah, the two virgins, sort of virgin. I'm a virgin.
It's complicated.
Don't worry, he's not. I don't think he is. Anyway, but yeah, so that's pretty much. I did not even give my opinion. So basically, the thing is, don't do it unless you can lock a door, and you don't get actually naked about it. Like if it's like a foreplay thing and there's no children around, and if you like public sex for some reason, which I don't, then it's okay.
It's
but don't do it.
Public sex, despite the fact you're like by yourself in your room.
Yeah. Now I also want to point out, I technically didn't do it, and just because me and him were in the same room does not mean it was gay. So
yeah, there was a bed separating us.
Yeah.
So
we were both wearing socks in separation, and my dick was not out. But yeah, so basically, don't do ERP.
Yeah,
you can do it, I guess, if you want, but your standards and your honor is on the line. So if you care about that,
definitely don't do it.
If you care about that more, and if you care about God watching you, then don't do it.
So here's how you do ERP.
Oh my God. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this would have went on a lot longer.
You want it to go on?
No, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Wait, did you ever? Did you have any ERP experiences?
No.
Okay.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay, there was that one time, but it wasn't really an ERP experience.
Go on.
So, I told you this before.
Right. Well, let the viewers know.
You might know what I'm talking about. So, in VR, in VR chat, there's this one world called the Just Be Club. Right. I just decided to go to it, wander around, see what's going on. I went into a room. I see this femboy looking out the window.
Femboys are very common in VR, by the way.
Smoking a cigarette. And I'm like, oh. Okay.
Super awkward.
And he's like, hi. So what brings you here? And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just bored. just chilling.
You just walk in. It's like those porn scenes.
And he has like a soft British accent. Like, have you ever ERP'd before?
Have you ever ERP'd before?
Sorry if I'm insulting British people.
We don't care. I'm joking. We care.
We don't care.
Fucking
Brits.
I just found out that pants for Brits are apparently underwear or underpants for them. And they call pants trousers.
Fucking Brits.
I'm just gonna go to London or UK and just be like, oh, I like your undergarments, just to be an asshole.
So me and him just get in a conversation about VR. Like, he tells me like his body count's pretty high in VR. He's bisexual.
That's already a red flag.
And we're both sitting there smoking cigarettes together, despite the fact they're fake.
Just make it clear, we do not smoke in real life.
Yeah, we've never smoked anything.
No.
Why are you giving me that look?
I tried to vape once. It was New Year's, but never again. But yeah, so what else?
And it was a pretty chill conversation. I mean, it was kind of awkward that he was a lewd-looking
dude.
What was his avatar?
I don't think
he was like a maid outfit avatar.
Oh God. Huh.
And it wasn't like one of those femboys where it looks like a girl. It was like very obviously a femboy, like a boy dressed as a girl.
Oh God. So, I think.
And then a few other people entered the room, and I thought this was probably going to get weird, but no, it actually became pretty chill. We went to other parts of the world and played pool.
Yeah, but but I remember when you told me this, you were saying in your head like, this might not end well, and also you were probably saying to yourself, what if he was trying to make a move, but he couldn't find the right time? Because that's something we've been debating for a little bit. Like,
He probably was thinking that.
what were you, a pizza guy at the time?
Yeah, I was in the.
Oh, that
pizza
makes it even
delivery
fucking
guy.
worse.
Like special delivery.
I got your sausage right here with some extra dick.
And he looked like he just did ERP with someone.
How the fuck can you tell in a VR game?
It's the Just Be Club,
Oh, that is true.
and it was in one of those specifically ERP rooms.
Well, I think it's just a chill room in my opinion, but yeah.
It's in the ERP room.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe, but
It
yeah.
doesn't matter if they just call it a chill room. It's an ERP room.
Anything with a bed is an ERP room.
Yeah, the murder room.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. For those who don't know what ERP means, it means erotic role play. If I'm right.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Down the south, it stands for Erectile Dysfunction Rehabilitation Program.
They call it erotic role play. I just call it Texas.
And then there's the third meaning, which is ear rape.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is it good? All that moisture and earwax. Ew. Anyway, obviously this is not going to be the main topic. It's not going to be all about. This is a sex podcast. So you said you had.
Hypothetically, if you were to ERP with someone,
For
in
fuck's
VR,
sake! Yeah,
Now again, we have to stress that
it's wrong.
You should never ERP with someone in VR.
Of course, because you never
even
know
though
their.
it's definitely illegal.
Because you never know their age, and they can always fake it,
Yeah.
and their gender.
Even if it's your long-term girlfriend, just don't ERP.
Yeah. I still kind of agree. Honestly, it's just weird in general. Sex is weird in
However,
general.
if you did ERP,
Oh my god. Yeah.
what type of
Oh my god.
what type of VR chat girl would you want to ERP with?
Look, man, this is supposed to be a very safe podcast for no ERPing or any. This is supposed to be a safe place for people. So anyway, I'll do like a fox girl, like cutesy Nick fox girl probably with with some orange ears, like the orange cat ears and orange hair with the orange foxtail. She just like derobes real quick. She has like double D. She like derobes a little bit, shows one tit pop out.
Oh yeah, you know what's even better than that?
Yeah.
A girl that's in an avatar that looks like a smoke detector.
Because you're gonna fix that
Yeah,
smoke
because I'm gonna
detector.
fix it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because the dude told me I need to fix my smoke detector.
Yeah. Because so basically I think the best idea is have a threesome, and
That's the best idea.
there's gonna be there's gonna be some black guy who's like, oh, fix your smoke detector, and us two big strong black gangsters come in there. We're like, yeah, we fresh young bloods trying to protect them streets. You guys will see what I mean. I'll put it on the screen. Obviously, I'll put it on the screen at the beginning, like I said. But yeah. So.
But anyways, we don't really have much of a topic for today's episode. We're just kind of making it random.
Yeah. So just whatever we think of. Well, here's one of the things that me and him kind of did do the day before actually doing the podcast. He tried to teach me chess or chost or however.
Chess.
Chess.
Yeah, I actually played a game of chess with him earlier.
I beat him.
Praying to God doesn't mean you won.
So what happened was he had me in checkmate, and usually you think checkmate's like a how you lose chess. But the thing is, he didn't realize that the king on my side was white, so he had Genesis 1. So he started reading Genesis 1, and then God
In the beginning, God created the heavens. And
got exactly. And so he started flying up into the air because it was good.
he literally did that. Like the moment he realized he was in checkmate, or the moment I realized I put him in checkmate, he's like, no. See, what you don't realize is that there's a certain move that the king can do to get out of this position. And he was almost convincing me that I got something wrong because he played it so straight. I'm like, dude, you're in checkmate. Like, there's no way out of this. And it looked like he was Googling something.
Yeah, he thought I was going to look up how to beat opponent in free moves while in checkmate or something. But no, I literally put on the Bible, Genesis 1, and God created the heavens and the land, and I start picking up my king piece, making it float over to the other king. It starts attacking the other king, and it was good. It was good.
The moment he starts doing that, I'm like, you fat fuck.
And he was and he admitted I won, so I beat him in chess. I used the sacred technique, the forbidden move of actually believing in Christianity unless you fucking sinners, you know? Well, so pray to God, even though I'm an atheist. Basically, I beat him, and after I beat him, he just gave me a look, and I was like, haha, the single of my Pringle is beyond your thinking capabilities. And I won. This is such bullshit. Not the story, but the single Pringle.
Basically, he pulled a Jesus. Like, everyone thought that they killed Jesus, but then Jesus is like,
Well, he
and
was.
then just came back.
He was supposed to come back, right? Yeah. So that's how it worked. He did it on Jesus Day, or Resurrection Day.
Jesus Day. That's just Easter.
Yeah. Oh man. But for my first chess match, I didn't do too bad. I mean, after I learned a bit.
Well, technically, that isn't your first chess match
Well,
with me. We did actually play chess in VR a long time ago before this.
Right. I basically was playing without assist, basically knowing where everything went. I still kind of understood how to play, and I didn't make too many mistakes, but I at least took out one pawn.
And playing chess in VR feels a little weird.
It's clanky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it glitches.
Yeah. It's weird. So, like, man.
I have sort of a funny story about chess in VR.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So, for those of you who don't know, in VR chat, there's a world you can go to called No Time to Talk.
Oh, yeah.
It's...
You told me this.
I guess it's kind of like Omegle.
Omegle, you mean?
Omegle, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a Gen Z boomer. Give me a break.
To put it simply, No Time to Talk is when two people go in the room and they have to talk one-on-one while there's like a timer going, usually for like 1 to 2 minutes. And after that timer's up, they switch to a next person, like Omegle. So it's not unlimited time. It's you have like a lot of time, like not that much time left.
Yeah, so I got in a conversation with this one person about chess, and they didn't really know how to play chess, so I was trying to explain to them how to play chess. I'm like, well, it's kind of hard to explain in this short time we have, but I'll try to make it simple. So there's a black side and there's a white side. And then the time just cut there once I got to explaining it.
Yeah.
And the next person heard me say that as like the first thing. And they're like, wait, what? And I was explaining to them like, oh, that sounded kind of racist of me. Like now that I think of it, trying to explain it that way.
Speaking of racism, I'll get that later. Was there?
And it also doesn't help the fact that in chess the white piece goes first.
Well, not anymore. Tradition just doesn't give a shit anymore.
I mean, it was like a tradition, but now it's like a rule.
Yeah.
Like everyone has to follow that in
Yeah.
chess now.
Yeah. So, speaking of racism, I swear there was more to your story, wasn't there?
Not much.
Okay.
I can't really think of anything else.
Okay, so speaking of racism, obviously I just want to say none of us are actually racist. I have black friends. He has black, surprisingly, family / friends.
Yeah.
But, and also I work in a practically mostly black workplace. I'm a warehouse worker, so these things happen. And usually this is just a coincidence. I just get chosen to do a lot of most of the work and shit, like that other people aren't supposed to do. And I start pulling the white card and shit. And it's funny at first, but then
You should be in the show The Chosen.
yeah. So I started doing things, and it was to the point where people knew me as the race guy, and I was the funny race guy because black and white can actually enjoy a race joke without some little. I almost said the F word, getting offended. So then I decided to go on Amazon, and I found white privilege cards. I decided to buy white privilege cards, and I took them to work. And I just started pouring some bullshit to everybody. So I would basically just go like, whenever I talk to somebody and do some shit, they would like try to correct me on something. Like, you shouldn't be talking to me like that. He's like, why? He's like, well, you see, I have this right here. And I give him the card. He's like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, white card, white privilege card. It's funny. I just did it to so many people. I even did it in my workplace cafeteria, where I was buying food. The lady behind the counter told me the price. I'm like, hey, you might hate me for this, but I was wondering. Can I use my discount card? I don't know if it's gonna work or not. And she wasn't really looking at the card, so she thought it was a legit debit card. So she's like, I can try to use it. So she's like swiping it. It's like, I don't think it's going through. And all you see is me like holding in a fucking laughter the entire time. She's like, it's not going through. I'm just like,
Like the boomy laugh.
yeah. And then she just looks at me. It's like, what kind of card is this? I'm like, it's a white privilege card. And then she's like, I'm going to save this for later.
They should make an avatar of that in VR, like King Boomy, the new version, holding a white privilege card.
Is there a King Boomy card out there?
We have to make that.
Get on a custom website.
Oh, but speaking of avatar stuff,
yeah.
We did say we were going to do a little bit more of a real review.
Right. So
next time around.
Are we mixing it with this, or are we doing it like an actual episode?
I guess we could just mix it with this, because I don't think we're going to talk about it that long.
Right, because let's be honest, we don't really remember that much.
Yeah. So my thoughts on it are... As I said in the last episode, it's better than the Shyamalan movie.
Right.
But at the same time, I kind of defend the Shyamalan movie a little bit, because with that you could at least make like you can laugh at it more a little bit,
so
because of how bad it is. It's kind of like the movie Batman and Robin. Like, most Batman fans aren't going to really judge Batman and Robin because they know it's not trying to be serious.
So I just want to... So this is the part where me and him disagree. This is where the conflict happens. I honestly think, even though there were some problems during the first few episodes, I actually think the show did a pretty good job, minus a few small details and a few problems, like sexist Sokka,
Sokka was pretty much not even sexist at all.
Sexist Sokka and lovey-dovey June.
They basically replaced his sexism with a little bit of entitlement and arrogance.
Yeah. Something like that.
But they should have at least had one sexist line. I don't even remember one.
And there is the secret tunnel episode, which makes sense, but at the same time... I get you don't want to promote like some weird pedophilia thing, but at the same time you're kind of promoting incest. And I'm all for it. I mean, No, I'm joking.
I mean, we can make that an episode.
No. I just think two people of the same color should be together.
Wait, what?
And they just so happen to be the two.
How did we get from incest to... Okay.
I'm just saying they were the only two people at the time that were similar colors. With similar eye colors. I'm just saying blue and blue go together. What, you guys thought I was talking about their skin?
They changed a lot in the new show.
But if I'm being honest, they did pretty good. The only thing I want to also talk about is how, if I remember correctly, it was Roku with the knife. Like, who had originally had the knife. That's not what happened in the show. I get they're trying to, make the show a bit better, maybe a few changes. But, obviously, spoiler. This show's already been out, let's be honest. But,
yeah.
Last time I checked, I don't think there was ever any Roku Avatar knife bullshit.
Yeah, I don't remember that in the original.
Like, did he have a sacred knife, like, in a book or something? I don't know much of the lore.
Are you talking about the knife that Zuko kept in the original show?
No, I'm talking about the knife that killed Yin and Yang.
Oh, you mean that?
Yeah.
Wait, what was the name you said of the firebender character?
Was it Roku who had the knife?
No, Roku is the avatar from Aang's past life.
Right, but there was one Pacific avatar who had that knife. Which apparently had power enough to kill Yin and Yang, which was not in...
I don't really remember this part.
This was actually in the show. You notice how he stabbed the fish and didn't burn him?
Yeah.
That was the knife. They talked about it. He pulled it out of a chest, and it said it was some type of knife from, I think, an Avatar.
That part I don't really remember that much.
I might be wrong, but it was some type of special knife. That's all I know.
I know that wasn't in the original show, but
yeah, that's my main complaint. It's different to do a few a bit of change to make the story go faster for Netflix. That's kind of okay, but if you're trying to shorten it or extend it by putting some bullshit that's not even in the original show,
it seemed like it was trying too hard to be creative.
Yeah, all you had to do was just make the original show. And the final complaint, which me and Geronome are going to complain, Secret Tunnel wasn't that bad. The song was pretty dope.
In the original show, it was epic and memorable. In the new version, it was meh.
It was epic and incredible.
It was so dull in the new version.
It was dull in the original, too.
Like, it was just kind of echoing
Two
in the background.
lovers loving one another. I'm pretty sure that's what they did.
Like, there was no secret tunnel.
Secret.
Real loud like that.
They were just walking away when they got to the good part. It was secret tunnel.
They were just like, Jake, it's your 6th,
Me-
it's your 15th
birthday.
So we're not doing it again.
Come on, one more. No. It's all about.
I guess I could pull up the lyrics. Again.
No. No, we're not doing that. Anyway. But.
So the show was okay. Not super bad.
I think Boomy did an amazing still part, though.
Oh, and Aang didn't even learn waterbending in season 1 in the new version.
Actually,
But he did do waterbending in the Avatar state, but he still didn't really.
Well, technically, he did waterbend a bit without the Avatar state. What if Texas fucking detaches from America? It's like, what's it called now? The Avatar state? But no, he did waterbend a little bit.
It was also stupid that in the first episode, Gren's like, oh, he's the Avatar.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that was super dumb. We're usually more together with our podcasts. Right now, I feel like we're slipping.
We're running on Arizona sweet tea.
That was green tea.
Well, we will be soon.
Yeah. Because whenever we have like an actual like topic and stuff, we try to stick to the topic, and we usually do a pretty good job and like keep it going. But when we do random, it's a lot more fun, but I feel like it's less entertaining for the viewers. Like,
just pulls up a tier list.
Salty Barrel podcast tier list. Oh, we should do that. We should do that.
We could make a quick cut and just put a tier list in here.
No. Make that its own episode so we have ideas later. I like we only did 2 tier lists, and that's like our favorite
what else
thing.
Was gonna? What else was I? Yeah.
Yeah.
What else was I gonna talk about?
Did we ever talk about the eclipse?
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up.
Right.
So, we survived the apocalypse.
Of course.
But where we are, we didn't really see the eclipse.
Yeah.
Much. I guess it dimmed a little bit.
It was dark. That sounds wrong. It was dark, but nothing really happened with the sun. I guess it works differently, the way how it works. I mean, we couldn't stare at it anyway because we didn't have any special glasses, which is probably a scam from the government.
Special glasses.
Special?
Your ERP glasses.
What are you wearing? They're special glasses. Why are you wearing them? I don't read too good. Why are you wearing? Why are you wearing those glasses? Because I see a bunch of bullshit coming from your mouth.
But the funny thing about the eclipse is people were making lots of conspiracy theories about it.
Yeah. Well, there's actually a lot of things with the eclipse. It's the eclipse, earthquakes, and etc. And the Miami Mall incident is all coming back together.
And CERN. Don't forget about CERN.
And CERN.
You know what CERN is, right?
No, what the fuck is CERN?
So CERN is this
What?
It's like this scientific organization that smashes particles together.
So Smash Bros.
Yeah. Smash Bros.
So
and people make conspiracy theories about how they're opening portals to other dimensions.
yeah.
And coincidentally, they were doing this on the same day as the eclipse.
Right. I think you remember. Have we talked about this?
We didn't talk about this in the last episode,
Okay.
but we were going to make an episode about this, but...
Guess we might as well, yeah. We're slow on our schedule.
But anyways, the reason why they smashed these particles is so that they can discover new particles.
That sounds very dangerous.
Yeah. I think the scientist Stephen Hawking warned about CERN doing this stuff, like there's a chance they could blow up the whole world.
I'm pretty sure after the Epstein incident, nobody's going to listen to him. So, do you think Stephen Hawking is innocent?
Besides the fact he's dead.
I mean, yeah. I mean, besides that, but it's like, do you think Stephen?
Are we really going to talk about Epstein Island?
I just have a quick question, and only a question. Do you think Epstein participated in the activities? I mean, he's a fucking cripple, but I apologize. I apologize
Wait,
to all
are
my
you mixing
crips.
Epstein up with Stephen Hawking?
Well, he went to the island.
Well, Epstein, almost certainly did the stuff with the kids.
Oh, right.
But
wait, he didn't go, but he was on the list.
Stephen, I'm talking about the scientist Stephen Hawking. That's just a rumor that he went there or something.
Oh, okay.
So Epstein definitely went to Epstein Island because it's Epstein Island.
Speaking of Epstein Island, Jerome was not really going to get this, but a month ago I started playing Power World, and I decided to name my world Epstein Island because it's full of pals, which is like Pokemon with guns and a lot of rape, probably.
Yeah.
So Epstein, he definitely did it.
Yeah, we'll just leave it there.
Yeah.
Epstein, Stephen Hawking, they all did it. Whatever.
Uh,
So CERN.
right.
God damn, I'm running on 2 brain cells at the moment.
I'm running on 1.5. So CERN was made. You said they were making portals.
Oh yes, CERN recently discovered new particles or a new particle, and they named this new particle like a demon particle.
Reminds me of some bitch. Yeah.
And people were saying that it's a weird coincidence that CERN discovered a particle called a demon particle. They're doing this on the same day as the eclipse,
Right.
Or they did this on the same day as the eclipse, and
Yeah.
at the same time there was a comet that was visible to some people in the sky.
Sozin's comet.
It was called the Devil's Comet.
Oh, look, I tried to make an Avatar reference. Give me a break. The
I
devil.
didn't see a fucking comet.
I didn't see shit.
But apparently there was a comet that
There
went
was-
by the Earth at
There was
the
a
same
comment, and then there was a comment on our video.
time.
So stupid.
And the same day as the eclipse, April 8th,
Yeah.
was the same day that a very famous person that people say is a Satanist wrote like a book about that stuff.
Yeah.
Aleister Crowley.
Hmm.
You don't know shit about it.
I don't, but I just realized something actually, and this might actually surprise you. So, I don't know if I ever told. How do I put this in a way without bringing up bad news from the past? So I have this dog. I have this puppy named Freya, and that's cool. You know, whatever. And we adopted her a year ago. Turns out we adopted her on the day of the eclipse. So we adopted her exactly that day. So
Oh wait, are you serious?
I'm serious. We adopted her on the eclipse. Is that like a sign of God?
Oh, that's when you adopted her?
I know, yeah. We
Oh my
adopted her on the eclipse, like last year, on the eclipse day, which I found so fucking awesome.
April the 8th?
April 8th.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I
Maybe
want.
she's a demon.
So that's the other thing I was thinking. I'm like, what if she's like special?
I can just imagine people in the comment section are like, "That's fucking bullshit. You just made that story up for the views." But
It really is not bullshit.
I know he's telling the truth.
Yeah. It's really not bullshit, and it really surprised me. And I kind of find it awesome because it also reminds me of the time when I did adopt. There's some other girls trying to adopt my little puppy Freya. That's her name. And I just realized that it's like, I'm glad I adopted her first, one, because I love her, and two, she would have had that epic story, not me.
She would have told all her friends on TikTok,
It would have been on Facebook. She looked like a Karen.
MySpace.
I'm sure she was a nice lady, but I was like, I love
Such a kind way.
I love my puppy Freya. I'd rather have her than any fucking generic woman out there because women are useless. Just kidding. But yeah, I guess she's a
So back to the whatever podcast.
So yeah, I guess she's an eclipse dog now. Yeah,
She's an apocalypse dog.
I guess. So yeah, that's pretty awesome.
We should do a tier list
what?
of Gumball characters.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Hey, remember that one podcast episode? I'm just saying, dog eclipse. What a coincidence!
Oh yeah.
Because we did a episode on coincidences and shit. We were 40 minutes in here, and I feel like we did nothing. We are 40 minutes in the podcast.
What else is there to talk about? This is such an unorganized podcast.
No, this is just an unorganized
Episode,
episode. We got so used to tier lists.
We got so used to like actually having a topic.
Yeah. God damn. Plus, we've been stuck in the VR world, which is quite sad.
Also, I think I talked about this one thing a long time ago on one of the previous episodes. The Las Vegas alien story.
Right.
I don't think we mentioned that much in the main alien videos, but it was in one of those wheel spinning videos.
Oh yeah, spin the wheel
Yeah,
with
spin the wheel videos.
sunscreen Biden.
And the topic came up aliens.
Yeah.
And at the time, there was this story of this family in Las Vegas that
right.
heard some loud noise outside, and they went to like check around, see what happened, and they claimed that they saw two 10-foot aliens, 10-foot tall aliens.
They were black men.
And that sounds like a really crazy story, but
Crazy, but nobody gives a fuck.
people are just like, who gives a shit? I still gotta pay taxes.
Oh wait, now I remember a good story. Now
Shouldn't I finish this?
Right. Sorry, I thought you were done. My bad.
So, one of the things that gives credibility to something happening that night is the fact that a police officer saw on his dash cam that there was a light in the sky, like a bluish greenish light, kind of looked like a meteor.
Yeah.
It was probably a meteor. But some people think that was the craft that went in the backyard of the family. And the reason why I'm bringing up this story is because there's been some recent news about it. Because the family that claimed to see this stuff last year is now claiming that their house is like sort of haunted and there's demons.
Right. Speaking of aliens, I hate going back to the Miami Mall incident. And this technically was recently, but not recently at the same time. But the guy who originally made the video confessed something. He actually...
Yeah, that's also another thing I want to bring up.
Yeah.
The one of the main guys that pushed the Miami Mall alien story, which is a separate story from the Las Vegas story.
Obviously.
Just making it clear for new viewers.
Right.
He originally said, "Oh, I saw aliens at the mall, saw fat chicks running."
Bunch of black teens.
Then he made a video saying, "Nah, that's bullshit. Y'all is bugging."
He did not say the word. Don't worry.
I said neighbors. I was just trying to replicate what he said.
Am I gonna have to censor that?
I mean, I kind of did.
I don't.
Y'all, nah.
No, he's
you know
fine.
what I'm talking
He's
about.
good. He's fine.
Basically, in the second video, he said that his previous video, he was just lying. He made it all up. But then he was in an interview with another YouTuber.
Months later, lot later.
Months later, and he explained that he actually did experience something at the mall, but the reason why he lied and said that he just made it up in the second video was because he didn't want too much attention to come to him and his kids and his family.
And he didn't want to cause panic. It wasn't him, though. It was his wife, if I remember correctly.
I think he mentioned his wife and his kid.
Yeah.
Like, I think he said he had, like, one kid.
Yeah.
Maybe two kids. I don't know.
It was something like that.
And he sounded pretty genuine.
People were
In the
already...
conversation.
Now, before he did this, people were making, like, rumors, like the government paid him off, he's being silenced, or some other stuff. They killed him or something. they got him.
Y'all is bugging.
But he confirmed they did not pay him, or maybe they did, he's just lying again. But he just genuinely wanted to say that.
But what's interesting is besides him, there were a few other people that said that they saw stuff
Yeah.
there. Most of the videos of it are supposedly, like, most of the videos that are supposedly of aliens that look like ass.
In Miami, of all places.
in the episode where we were talking about the Miami Mall thing,
Yeah, go check that out.
it's, we mentioned that there's one video on YouTube that you could find if you look hard enough that looks like the most legit
Yeah.
version of supposedly some shadowy alien, but everything else looks completely fake.
Yeah. Honestly, we've been seeing a lot of alien stories. The one in what, Dubai or something? There was the Miami, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
There was one about footage of an alien very far away, and it looked real. It did not look like a costume, or it looked like it was hard to tell. It was.
Oh, there was an alien story of aliens in Brazil.
That's what it was. Brazil, not
And that happened like around the same time as
not fucking Dubai, Brazil.
Dubai. I don't think aliens want to Dubai.
I wouldn't want to Dubai either.
Oh, you got to tell them about your story in VR about how you had in your bio that you don't do bios.
No, it's just,
like you call bi people bios.
okay. I'll just say this real quick.
And they got offended. Like, that's so bigoted. Why don't you want to date someone who's bi?
Okay, let's just make this. I would say this real quick. I'm not homophobic. I don't care. Blah blah blah. But it's a fucking preference. I'm sorry if I don't want to date a bisexual person. It just makes me feel not icky. I don't want to say icky. It just makes I just know straight women have a better chance of not cheating.
What if it turned out that both of the people that were the first people that commented to us are actually bi?
The dude, no, he seems like the black guy seems like a straight man. The girl that commented, yeah, definitely. If you respond
They
with
just
LMAO, like in capital, like what timestamp at, you are bisexual, which is not bad. It's not a bad thing, but you will be judged accordingly.
Mutes are male until proven otherwise.
Exactly.
That's a VR joke.
I don't care what you suck a dick, eat a clit, just do whatever.
So aliens.
Yeah. Sorry, you were saying before you made me tell my
Typical things that we talk about on the Whatever podcast.
This is not the fucking Whatever podcast.
Whatever.
Oh my god. Sorry, you were still saying about the aliens because you
We're like trying to juggle like three
we
alien stories
were
at once.
we were on the topic of aliens, but then you
Look, I was on the topic of the Las Vegas alien story incident because
Right.
some recent stuff happened with that where the family says their house is like haunted by weird demon stuff and then you like brought up
Miami.
the Miami thing with the new news with that.
Yeah, because we were done with that, and then the one with the Brazil, not Dubai, Brazil. And you were actually going to talk about that, and then you were like, "Oh yeah, remember that time where you were being homophobic?"
Remember that time we went to Brazil?
Oh yeah, I remember that. A lot of sand people. That's definitely wrong. My apologies. All right, just finish up the Brazil.
Aliens are sandbenders.
Yeah. All right, just finish up the Brazil thing.
I barely finished the Las Vegas one.
You would just fucked alien.
No, I don't want to fuck an alien.
I would.
Okay, actually, I would fucking.
Kind of humanoid, squishy. Would you fucking?
Only if they look like Yue from Avatar.
So here, Yue's not an alien.
I said only if they look like her.
Okay, so let me.
Well, actually, wait a minute. She
Hold on.
is an alien because she's the moon.
That doesn't mean shit. My girlfriend was the moon. That's rough.
It doesn't
buddy.
mean shit. It means ass.
Okay.
She's mooning you.
Okay, buddy. Hold still. Anyway, so I guess since we're on the
Please like and subscribe.
please don't. I guess since we're on the topic of aliens, we might as well do one more joke thing about aliens that I have to ask. Now, if you if you were gonna fuck an alien,
work at a fucking alien?
If you were going to fucking Alien, let's say there's multiple types, and it's like the stereotypes. Like you got your xenomorphs, you got your generic aliens with that are like your 3-foot aliens, your
I
humanoid.
think I know what you mean by multiple types and the stereotypes.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
What is mommy?
I'm just saying, if there's an alien type of design out there that's not super hot, like super fucking humanoid hot, and I don't mean like Star Trek or some bullshit. I mean like a genuine looking alien that you had to go for, which one would it be?
What's that one chick from Star Wars?
We're not that. They can't be exactly humanoid. They can be a bit humanoid, but not like. They can't be superhuman. They can't look superhuman.
Superhuman.
You know, like a 3-foot humanoid alien or something. They can't look like 5'9" or some stuff.
I don't really know a lot of female alien characters by name, but
let's go off like a stereotype of. Could be a fucking furry. I don't know.
I don't know, that Martian chick from Tom and Jerry. No.
Just that's not gonna fit.
Too small.
That's just an extraterrestrial fleshlight.
Extraterrestrial.
But I get what he means. I would do it, yeah.
Wait, it would fit for me because I'm Jerry.
You know what? Actually, yeah. I'm gonna go with I forgot what her name is from DC. It's not Martian Woman Hunter? What is it? Because she technically does not look like that, but she can change shapes. I technically I said their original look, but they could do whatever.
Could a slime monster girl just count as an alien stereotype?
Yeah. I would accept that. And
that could count as like an alien or just a regular slime girl from Earth that was created in a lab by some guy named Peachman.
you're kind of. If I could do that, I would make a profit. And you know, I changed my mind now. I want a slime alien girl. That's part of a bowler raptor story for some reason. With twin slime pink pigtails. Don't ask what the Boloraptor, or do ask what the Boloraptor is. Give me ideas.
Yeah, you have to explain what the Boloraptor is again.
We're not doing this.
Come on, man. We have a new viewer, or actually 2 new viewers.
50,000 years ago, there was a man in a dark city.
Whatever.
Fuck. How the fuck do I explain Boloraptor? To put it simply, Boloraptor was a fucking idea about a vigilante named, Jimmy Wilson?
I mean, we went back and forth with the idea.
Jimmy Whaler, Jimmy Wilson, blah, blah, yeah. Because it was originally going to be a real sad story about me actually becoming a vigilante in real life because I had some weird mental issues and I actually was going to do some weird bullshit. Probably wasn't going to go through with it, but luckily I switched my life around and decided to make it a story instead about some generic character. And no, my real life name is not Jimmy, if that's what anybody's wondering.
Not yet, anyways.
Soon. We took things from other things like movies and shows. Mr. Hayes from King Kong, because we played the King Kong game. He was going to be a gym teacher. That was somehow
I think you're explaining this a little too fast.
I'm trying to get it out of the way. He's some fucking ex-Marine. What the fuck was it? I don't fucking remember.
He was just some black guy in a King Kong movie that made an inspirational speech.
Right, but yeah, he trains Boloraptor, aka Jimmy. He gives him dating advice. There's a girl named Emily. We jokingly called her Emily with a stick as a sidekick, but we're probably going to give her an actual name. We're still working on that. We have villains like the Vampire Queen-ish, kind of. We're still working on that because it's not original. We had Saber Mask, was it?
Yeah, we had Saber Mask.
Saber Mask, the Cyber Raptor.
Yeah, Cyber Raptor.
And a few other villains.
Basically, the Boloraptor.
Red Drift.
Explain more about the Boloraptor's abilities. Like, the fact that
people could
this
just
podcast is so fucking
people could
cringe.
just rewatch the other episodes. Look, if you want to know more about the Boloraptor, go to I think it was the second episode of the
second episode
of the official podcast. So I would say, yeah, go ahead, check
Back
that
when
out.
we were so much better at podcasting.
Sort of. But so obviously we're running off topics here. It's been an hour, so I think we should probably just wrap things up. Which what is this episode? Okay, so final debate.
So what's your type?
Okay. So final debate, a classic salty debate we'll have real quick. I have to ask, what is your favorite cup of tea? Before we end this episode. This is something me and him still argue about.
Jasmine tea.
Ginseng? No. I meant like your basic teas, like half and half, green tea, fucking sweet tea.
I guess I'll just say sweet tea.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, sweet tea is a favorite, but half and half is just, I don't know. Sweet tea is like second best to me. Can you argue that it's better than half and half?
Yes, all I have to do is pray to God.
Fuck off! All right, that's it, everybody. Once again, we just want to say happy birthday, Jake. We hope you enjoy this podcast. We're grateful that you subscribe to us, and it's super nice. We hope to hang out with you in the future. So yeah.
So you want to end it here?
I guess so. I mean, it's been an hour. Yes.
We'll do better next time.
We'll try. We'll have an actual topic this time, but we just wanted to celebrate 20 subscribers, which isn't a lot, but still. So yeah.
As always, please
subscribe,
comment.
Not rude shit like fix your smoke detector.
Yeah. And happy late birthday, Jake.
Yeah, happy late birthday, Jake, and happy eclipse, etc., and everything else. Yeah.
Happy eclipse.
Happy eclipse.
And as always,
yep.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yep. All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Salty out.
Salty Barrow out. Goodbye. You start singing. All right. All right. So I'm gonna sing right for you. Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's all about you.
It doesn't start. It doesn't start immediately. It starts at. It goes. It's all about you, bro. It's your 15th birthday. It's all about you, bro. You get the point here. Okay. You got pretty good. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. It's all about you, bro. It's your 15th birthday. Fuck, I fucked up. I was supposed to say on your 15th birthday. All right, come on, we got this. Ready? We're doing this.
Fuck. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. It's all about you, bro. On your 15th birthday. Pay attention to you, bro. Know how to sing.
Okay.
All right, you start singing. I'll just match with your voice. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's all about you.
So fucking late. You have to do it when it goes.
Okay.
And then you start. So 2 seconds and you start. All right.
Yeah, it's all about you.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
Maybe I fucked up. Hold on.
Yeah, it's all about you.
That one.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
It's all about you, bro. It's your 15th birthday. It's all about you, bro. Fuck, I fucked up my. That was my fault. My fucking phone timed out. Okay, we got it. This is the 100. Okay, we got it this time. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all about you, bro. On your 15th birthday. pay attention to you, bro. Everyone has to do what you say. You get your very own spotlight tonight, cause it's all about you. It's all about Jake. Here's your birthday cake. I think that was good. I have to listen to that now.